Okay, so let's look at the characteristics of enhancement type MOSFET first, then we will look for depletion type, and at the same time I'll try to give a clear picture of how it is working, okay, along with the characteristics. So just like we had two characteristics in BJT, bipolar junction transistor, that was transfer characteristics and output characteristics. Here we also have two characteristics. One is called drain characteristics, which is sort of output characteristics, which will give the curve between ID and VDS when VGS is constant. Similarly, we have a transfer characteristics, which is the curve between ID and VGS when VDS is constant. Okay, by these two characteristics I will try to explain how working of enhancement type MOSFET is happening. Okay, so first look at the drain characteristics. So just like we had three cases in BJT, here also we have three cases, ID versus VDS when VGS is constant. First we will keep VGS open circuit, second short circuit, that is 0 volt, and third VGS is not equal to 0. We will see each case one by one. Okay, and I have a picture here also. So here you can see what is the arrangement. So here you can see there is a VG, G and RG. This is we are providing, okay, so that we can have a proper VGS between gate and source. So VGG is supply voltage, RG is the resistance you are providing to limit the current which is going inside MOSFET, and hence you are having a proper VGS. In the same manner you are applying VDD and RD. RD is provided just to control the current going inside the device, and this arrangement VDD and RD will provide a proper VDS across drain and source. Okay, just like we had in transistor, be a bipolar junction transistor, we had VDD and VGG at the input and output, so that it can give VBE and VCE, okay, in common collector, a common emitter, if you remember. So same environment. So now when case 1, when VGS will be open circuit, means it is not connected to anything, VGS, okay, so it is not connected here at anything, open, it is open. Then what will happen? Mind you, again I am telling you, VGS is used to control the channel. Here channel is given, you can see this is the channel part. Okay, this will come in picture when you will supply a proper VGS. Right now we are not applying anything, we are just keeping it open for the case 1. So what will happen? Nothing will be applied across VGS, so there will not be any channel. Since gate is open, no channel is formed between drain and source, and hence there won't be any current. Okay, even if you tweak the value of VDS, even if you change the value of VDS, you will not have ID, you will have ID is equal to 0. Okay, so you will not have any current. Now second case, when you provide VGS is equal to 0 volt, means it is short circuit, still it is not enough, means the channel will not be formed between this source, this is your source, this is your drain. Okay, and you can see the substrate is of P type, substrate is of P type, over which we have made a section of N type and another section of N type, so that it is behaving as source and drain. This is your body and this is your gate. Okay, you are tweaking the value of VGS, means you are tweaking this values. Okay, so in the second case also what will happen? You won't have any current, even if you will change the value of VDS by tweaking these values. Even if you will change these values, you won't have any current because this channel is not formed till now. Okay, now let's see the third case. when VGS is not equal to 0. In this also you have three conditions. Either VGS is less than some threshold value of VGS, either VGS is equal to VGS threshold, or VGS is greater than VGS threshold. So okay, in case 3 also you have three cases. Either VGS is less, equal, or greater than VGS threshold. Okay, just it is just as if you are having a cut-in voltage in diode. This kind of scenario you have here. Okay, so what will happen in A case? If you will see, in this case A, you can see when VGS is less than threshold value, again you have no channel, means current will be 0. Even if you change the value of VDS, ID will be 0. Okay, once you keep VGS value equal to VGS threshold, at this potential channel is formed. Channel is represented by this dotted line, you can see. So this whole part is your channel. Why channel? Why this channel is made? Because once you have a proper value of VGS, since this is connected to positive, you can see gate is connected to positive and source is connected to negative. Okay, so because of this positive terminal, the electrons will try to reach this positive terminal. In the P substrate, you have holes as well as electrons. Electrons as minority, holes as majority. So holes will try to repel. That's the reason this arrow is going downwards, because it is repelling from this positive terminal, and electrons will try to attract. And this is the cloud of, you can say, electron here. So in the P type substrate, whatever the electrons were, because of this positive terminal, got attracted and made a channel. Okay, plus at the same time holes got repelled as well, hence the channel is made. Okay, so that is how the channel is being made. So this is happening when you applied a proper value of VGS, and this is in positive direction. Okay, VGS is in positive direction. Now due to parallel plate effect, you can see here the same reason is given. Parallel plate effect, minority carrier that is electrons of substrate comes between source and drain and forms a layer called inversion layer. Okay, which is channel only. Okay, these electrons remains fixed for entire operation. Once you provide a significant value of VGS, that is VGS is equal to VGS threshold, this channel will be formed and it will be always be there. Okay, now you can tweak the value of VDS and you can change the current, because now the electrons have path from source to drain. Source will be called as injector, because electrons will come from here to here, and drain will be called as collector type. Okay, so drain means electrons will get drain here, so drain, then it will go to this positive terminal of VDD. Okay, so that is how things are working. So there are two things, controlling VGS and controlling VDS. So right now we are looking at controlling VGS, means ID versus VDS we have to look for when VGS is changing. So you saw the B case. Now C case, if you will see, so here you can see as the value of VDS increases, in this case B case, if the value of VDS increases, source emits the electron and drain collects the electrons. So as you increase the value of VDS, the more the current will be. Okay, more number of electrons will flow from source to drain. So what will happen here, you can see electrons will come, go through this channel, go collect at drain, and then it will go to positive. Okay, so electrons is going from in this direction, so current will be in opposite direction like this. Okay, means drain to source, current will be drain to source. And that's the reason whenever you see MOSFET, n-type MOSFET, this is all we are talking about n-type, because channel is of n-type, channel is of electrons. So N channel MOSFET we call it. Okay, enhancement type MOSFET. An enhancement type MOSFET because you are not having pre-manufactured channel here. You are tweaking the value of VGS and hence you are making a channel. This was one difference we saw in the first lecture of MOSFET. Okay, so that's the reason. There are a lot of information, please go through it again and again if you feel. Okay, coming back, so now we have a certain value of VGS by which we can control the VDS value and hence we can control the current. Okay, so you can see the curve here. This is ID versus VDS. Here VGS is applied equal to VGS threshold, that is, let's say 3 volt. So this will be the curve for 3 volt VGS. If you increase the value of VGS, you will have these curves. Okay, so you are having more current. Okay, and if you increase the value of VDS in this direction, your current is increasing in this direction, you can see. Okay, so both effect are happening here. So once you make a channel, you can control the current by VDS. Now if you apply the value of VGS greater than VDS, just as we saw here in the curve, if you apply more number of voltage at VGS greater than VTH, the effect will be more and the current will be more. Okay, so that is what written here. Due to parallel plate effect, some more electrons enter into the channel, okay, and are considered as free electrons. When VDS applied, drain able to collect these electrons and the electrons from source. Now ID is more in this case compared to case B. As VDS increases, ID will be increasing. So the curve will be the best option to remember everything. Okay, so here you can see this curve is best to remember, and in the same manner, if you will have a value in the opposite direction, means the value of VGS will decrease. If VGS value will decrease, the current will decrease in opposite direction. But mind you, enhancement MOSFET does not work for negative value of VGS. Okay, that will be clear in transfer characteristics. This is drain characteristics. It will only work when it is of P type. Okay, we are dealing with N type right now. It will have positive value of VGS only. It will not have negative value of VGS. You will start from 0, you will go to VGS threshold, then you will apply more than VGS more than VGS threshold, then you will have current characteristics like this. Okay, so this is how the circuit the operation will work. Okay, so keep this point in mind. Now few points here. You can see the mode of operation in which the drain current increases as the voltage VGS increases is called enhancement mode of operation, and hence the eMOSFET operated only in enhancement mode only. Okay, so you can see how you can see this curve, how the value of increasing the value of VGS enhancing the current, and that's the reason it is called as enhancement type MOSFET. Okay, then you can see here the mode of operation in which the drain current decreases as VGS voltage increases is called depletion mode of operation, which happened in JFET. Okay, so it looks similar to what we studied in JFET, but there what happened, when you increase the value of VGS, your drain current will decrease. It was inversely proportional. Okay, the more you increase the value of VGS, the lesser the drain current will be. But here what is happening, the more will be the VGS value, the more will be the current. Okay, so it is, that's why it is enhancement type. You can also use MOSFET in this region, depletion region, that we will see next. Okay, next topic, but right now it is enhancement type. Okay, so I hope it is clear the working of drain characteristics, how along with the curve I have told about working as well. Now let's go to transfer characteristics. Okay, this is the transfer characteristics. So here you can see again we have three cases. with a picture here. So this is ID versus VGS when VDS is constant. Means one case will be when VDS will be open, one case will be when VDS will be short, that is VDS is equal to 0 volt, and one case will be VDS is not equal to 0. Okay, so each case we will see one by one, and here you can see we are tweaking this value now. Okay, we are keeping the VGS value constant. Now we have tweaked the value of VGS and we have set so that a channel is already formed. Now we are tweaking the value of this VDD, or hence we can say VDS, so that we will see the characteristics how ID versus VGS will look like. Okay, so once VDS is constant, so you can see first case when VDS is open, drain is open, drain will be unable to connect the charge particles, and hence the value of ID will be 0. Simple. Okay, and as much you increase the value of VGS, no change, it will be still 0, ID will be still 0. Okay, so both has to be applied properly, VDS and VGS, so that you can have a current in MOSFET. If you will see case 2, here also VDS is short circuit, drain will not be connected to any positive voltage, 0 volt it will be, and drain will repel the electrons which are emitted from source, and electrons cannot form the closed loop, hence ID will be 0. So as much as you increase the value of VGS, no use, and ID will be 0. Okay, so once you apply a positive value, here you can see once you apply a positive value of VDS, that is VDS not equal to 0, so what will happen, drain will be at higher potential, source will be emitting the electrons, and drain will be collecting the electrons. Okay, so some positive voltage it should be having, else you won't have a current. Okay, now VGS can be less than threshold, equal to threshold, or greater than threshold. If it is less than threshold, no current because no channel is formed. If it is equal to VGS threshold, ID will not be equal to 0, means you will have some positive value for these two cases. Okay, last two cases. So it is similar to what we have seen in the BJT case, again I am saying. Okay, so here you can see the curve. As VGS is increased beyond VGS threshold, ID will increase, and you can control the ID by VGS. Okay, the more the VGS will be, the more the current will be, and this is how the curve will look like. Okay, so there is a threshold voltage, and once the VGS is crossed to threshold voltage, your ID will be increasing. But you can see that the change, the increase in the current is not as much as you can have the change in the current by tweaking the value of VDS in the previous characteristics. You can see. Okay, so this curve you should remember, and the previous curve what we have seen, this one you should remember. Okay, so this is drain characteristics and this is transfer characteristics. Okay, so you should have a positive value of VDS, hence then and then only VGS will be greater, you will have current, else you will not have any current in the MOSFET. So ID will be increasing, VGS will increase, ID will increase. The drain current ID through the enhancement type MOSFET follows the equation. This equation it follows. We will see about this equation more, just like we have seen in transistor, that it consists of saturation region, active region. So in the similar manner, MOSFET also behaves in same way. You will have different equations for different region of working of MOSFET. Okay, so just now I am writing it for saturation type of. Okay, so the curve output characteristics here, this curve, so here it will be linear, then triode region will come, then this will be saturation region, that we will see. Okay, so we are writing for this equation is writing for saturation region. Okay, so saturation region, ID will be K into some constant K into VGS minus VGS threshold whole square. VGS will be where VGS is greater than VGS threshold. So you have made a channel, and current equation is following this equation. Okay, drain current I through the MOSFET, where K is the parameter of the E MOSFET, enhancement type MOSFET, and it is written as ID on divided by VGS on minus VTH whole square. This is one way. We will see in more detail, but right now the focus is on characteristics. Okay, so for a given enhancement type MOSFET, ID, VGS on, VTH values will be given. So these values will be given so that you can calculate K. This threshold voltage will be given to you. For a certain value of VGS, you can calculate the value of ID. Okay, so where does VDS come into this picture? So by value of VDS we can define the what is the region of transistor where it is working. Okay, once you have the value of VDS. So this was all about characteristics of N-type MOSFET, which will give N-type MOSFET which will tell you how it is working by its characteristics, drain characteristics, transfer characteristics. So I hope you got a clear picture of how it is working. This is enhancement type N channel MOSFET, drain characteristics and transfer characteristics. We will see now N channel depletion type of MOSFET and its transfer and drain characteristics. Okay, so I hope everything is clear, and we will see these equations in detail later on, but right now I want to focus on characteristics. Okay,